Good afternoon. This meeting of the Community Development Board is now called to order at 1 p.m. on August 20th. Welcome, everyone. If you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This board consists of 7 members and 1 alternate who are appointed by the City Council and serve voluntarily. I am Michael Budskas, and I will ask the other members and the staff to introduce themselves, beginning on my left.
Mary Lau.
Mike Flannery.
Brian Barker.
Jay Daniel, attorney for the board.
Michael Foligno, Assistant City Attorney.
Gina Clayton, Planning and Development Department.
Elizabeth Van Scoy.
John Quattrocki. Chris Anaskevich.
Please remember to turn off your cell phones and beepers so they do not become a distraction during the meeting. Please also refrain from having conversations in this room so that we might hear all the testimony given today. To ensure complete record of this board's actions, we ask that each individual wishing to speak, including the applicant, speak into the microphone at the podium in front of us. Clearly state your name and spell your last name for the clerk. Now I'll ask all those in attendance today who plan to speak to please rise and be sworn in by the clerk.
Raise your right hand. You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give us the entire truth. Thank you.
Agendas of today's meeting are on the podium near the entry door. Also on this podium are a roster of the Community Development Board, the list of city staff experts and their resumes, the board's rules of procedure, and the annual schedule of this board. Our first order of business this afternoon is to review and approve the minutes from the previous 2 meetings. We have minutes for the special June 25th, 2019 meeting and the July 16th, 2019 meeting. Daniel, I can do one motion to accept both? Or?
Can I offer change on it?
Sure, certainly.
If I might, on page 11, when it says of the 625 minutes as in opposition, could I have my name inserted? Board member Mike Flannery.
No, that's what means. You're working as one board.
Is that the policy?
Any other comments or changes? Do I have a motion to accept both sets of minutes?
So moved.
Do I have a second? Motion made and seconded. All in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Next item on our agenda is items not on the agenda today. If you're here and want to speak in a matter that's not on today's agenda, please approach the podium. Seeing no one coming forward to the podium, we'll continue on with our applications for today. This board has adopted a consent agenda format, and the consent items are identified as such on the agenda. Consent agenda items are those items for which the planning department recommends approval. The applicant is in agreement with any proposed conditions, and no written objections to the case have been received to date. Items may be removed from the consent agenda today by a member of the board, a member of the staff, or any person in the audience for questions or objections. I'll read each item on the consent agenda, and if any person wishes to remove this item from the consent agenda, please so state or raise your hand, and we will remove it from the consent agenda. Items removed from the consent agenda will be heard in the regular order of the meeting. Items that remain on the consent agenda will be approved with a single vote. Today's consent agenda items are as follows. Case FLD 2016-05013-667 Bay Esplanade. The owner is Clearwater Bay Club LLC, with the agent Hushko V, and the property is on Bay Esplanade, and the request is for a 1-year extension to the development order. Does anyone wish to have this matter removed from the consent agenda? Seeing none, next is FLD 2019-03006 and PLT 2019-04003, 1501 South Highland Avenue. The owner is Summer Place at Clearwater, with the agent being Stephen DiGiovanni and DiGiovanni Homes. It's located at Nursery Road and South Highland Avenue, and they're requesting a 52-lot preliminary plat to construct attached dwelling units. Does anybody want to have this item removed from the consent agenda? Seeing none, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman. I move to approve items 1 and 2 on today's consent agenda based on evidence in the record, including the application of the staff reports, and hereby adopt the findings of fact and conclusions of law stated in the staff reports with conditions of approval as listed.
Okay. Do I have a second? Motion made and seconded. Any discussion amongst the board? There being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries unanimously. There are no other regular cases on the agenda. Are there any items from the director, planning staff? None? Okay. Well, that was quick. Thank you all for attending. That adjourns today's meeting.